Seeds is a brand new 2024 film starring and directed by, I'm going to try to pronounce it, Kaniehtiio Horn. This is a kind of horror drama native film, First Nations, which is basically the equivalent of Native American in Canada. And this premiered at the Toronto International Film Festival in 2024 and then got a bit of a wider release in 2025 and is currently streaming now. I think it also got a limited release in theaters, but like after TIFF. But a lot of films that I'm discovering now that came out at TIFF in 2024, like the one I reviewed recently, Hell of a Summer. But yeah, what we have going on in this one, it's a First Nations film, so the director is also the star, and she plays a character. I forget her. I forgot how to pronounce her name in the movie too. But she's basically an influencer for TikTok, and she lives in Toronto. This film takes place in Toronto and the outskirts of Toronto. She gets a proposition from this company to grow these seeds and to grow these plants and whatnot. This company's huge, so it gives her an incredible, ridiculous opportunity to, go viral and bigger on her platform and expand kind of thing. So she takes it, and her cousin drives her to this cabin where she's going to make all the videos and grow the plants and whatnot. And on the drive there, he says that she's selling out, and this company is bad and ridiculous. It's like it's the bad corporation kind of thing, and because she comes from a whole history of farmers and people of the land and stuff like that, this company is like the opposite of that and is trying to just very against local, homegrown kind of thing, the typical kind of your Amazon or Googles of the world kind of thing. Regardless, I'm not here to pick on any actual companies. I'm just giving examples kind of thing. But yeah, so she is in this cabin, and then it turns into it goes in all kinds of crazy directions for the good most part, but a lot of things happen that come out of nowhere kind of thing. She brings her cat along. People are introduced. I can't get too much into spoilers. This film does become a trip sometimes because there's moments where there's dream segments and there's like subconscious segments. Like if she gets knocked out or something like that, she'll have this like spiritual kind of dream-like thing going on. There's an actor in this film named Graham Greene, and he's also a First Nations, born in Oshewigan, Ontario, which is not far at all from me at all. So it's nice to see a guy who was born and raised so close to where I am, but also who's been in really big films. This guy's been in the third Die Hard film. He's been in New Moon, Twilight. He's played in Dances with Wolves. He was in The Green Mile. He was in this Canadian film called Just Buried, which I really like. This guy's done a lot, and he's been in like really big films. Really, blockbuster American kind of shit. So he's well known for sure. And he's involved in her dreams. I'm pretty sure only in her dreams. I don't think he comes in outside of them, but he's like the elder of her people kind of thing. And yeah, it gets like in the third act especially. That's when like the horror stuff starts to happen more so, and it's I wouldn't say it's a horror comedy necessarily, but this film does have some humor in the script, and it has funny moments, especially funny dialogue I find, and especially with the characters that come in because her cousin is hilarious. I really like her cousin that drives her to the place, and you get a villain character who he's not like funny realistically, but he's kind of ridiculous, and he has a sidekick that's also ridiculous, and they're kind of idiots kind of thing. Like you start to there's scenes where they act really stupid and get what they deserve kind of thing, and she's badass when she decides to be badass, and the ending of the film, the last scene kind of thing, is very very badass in a gross way and satisfying way. So that's where it gets really horrific, and I'm just like, nice, I like that. I like that conclusion a lot, and it brought up this film like half a star. I gave it a 3.5, and it does merit rewatch value. There is some things about this film that I want to re-see, relive kind of thing to get a better understanding. Not that I didn't understand the film, but I'm sure a second watch will make me appreciate it more and find things in it that I didn't see before. But yeah, you also get somebody that she used to be romantically involved with coming in. There's a scene that involves somebody breaking into her house, a villain, like I said, and I won't get into spoilers, but I just want to make a point that she does own uh, a gun, a rifle looking thing. It might be a shotgun, but I'm not really a gun guy. But she's behind a door and she shoots the door to defend herself from the guy breaking in. I was just like, it's too bad that that shit is not legal in Canada because it's ridiculous. And you know, if somebody's breaking into your home in Canada and you shoot them, you're going to jail. It's fucked up. You don't have the right to shoot somebody breaking into your home to defend yourself. It's absolutely ridiculous that that is not a thing in Canada. But yeah, it's unfortunate because trust me, I would be doing it anyway. If somebody was breaking into my house, I would certainly be defending myself in any way, shape, or form. But yeah, we don't have the Second Amendment in Canada, unfortunately, like the United States does. So I just found that funny. And sad and unfortunate that she's trying to defend herself as she absolutely should. Now I don't know how the laws are with the reserves though, because I know that reserves have their own law enforcement, and the Ontario Police can't dictate laws and authority on the reservations. I do know that. I don't know if it works the same in the United States. It probably does, but yeah. So maybe you have more of a right to own a firearm in the reserves. I don't know, but for the rest of Canada, you don't, and it's ridiculous. But the film was great, and I really liked its bonkers bizarreness. It's experimental at times. It's very, very independent, and it is a passion project, you can tell. And I think if you are First Nation or Native American, you will definitely get an even bigger appreciation for this film because it is loaded with a lot of dialogue, a lot of subtitles of this specific reserve and people. And it seems like a film that does pay a lot of tribute, and it is a huge passion project for a First Nation audience or the specific audience that this film is about, kind of thing. So I liked it a lot, but I think First Nations or Native Americans will just get an even bigger and broader experience with it. So, good film, very good film, and it the horrorness of it is nice, even though it's not its main focus. When it happens, it's great, and it's just a neat film to check out if you like independent cinema, especially. So go find it. It's out now. Subscribe to Martin Film Fan if you'd like to listen to my voice or if you like my film reviews. I'll be back with more soon, so stay tuned for those. Check out what's on the channel already. Stay tuned for what's coming until next review. Have a good one. Take care and cheers.